What if I told you that the very exercises you believe are keeping you young and strong could secretly be wearing out your body, making you weaker and stealing away your future mobility, day by day, without you even knowing it? I'm not saying this to frighten you. I'm saying it because I care, deeply. As an orthopedic surgeon, I've seen too many wonderful people walk into my office broken, frustrated, and confused, simply because no one warned them that their exercise routine after the age of 60 needs to change. This is a quiet truth that most fitness magazines, gym instructors, and even doctors forget to gently tell you. After 60, your body needs kindness, not punishment, gentle strengthening, not forceful pushing, peace, not pain. If you are over 60, or if you have a beloved parent, friend, or relative who is, this message could save you from injuries that take months or years to heal. So please, listen closely. And before we gently begin, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the Faith Wisdom channel, where we share life-saving tips, peaceful guidance, and wise lessons that make your later years healthier, happier, and full of grace. Stay till the very end, because the last section of this video contains the most important life-changing advice you truly cannot afford to miss. Now, let's gently uncover the dangerous exercises you should stop doing, and what you can safely do instead. Number 1. The silent enemy, heavy lifting that destroys, not strengthens. Lifting weights may once have made you strong, but after 60, this old friend becomes a quiet enemy. The reason is simple, but hidden. Your muscles may still feel willing, but your joints, ligaments, tendons, and bones cannot handle the pressure they once could. Let's gently remember Robert, 66, who used to lift weights in his basement like he did when he was 40. He told himself, no pain, no gain. But with every lift, his shoulders strained, his lower back tensed, and one quiet morning he felt a sudden crack. Months of suffering and costly therapy followed because a simple lift tore his rotator cuff. Why does this happen? After 60, your joint cartilage thins, your tendons become less elastic, your bones lose density, especially in the spine and hips. Your body's repair system slows down, making recovery slower and incomplete. When you do heavy deadlifts, squats with bars, military presses, or even heavy biceps curls, you risk serious injury, not strength. What to avoid? Barbell squats, deadlifts, bench presses with large weights, overhead heavy dumbbell presses. What to do instead? Use resistance bands. They protect the joints. Do light hand weight exercises, 1 to 3 kilograms. Practice water aerobics, perfect for reducing joint pressure. Embrace yoga or Tai Chi for strength and flexibility. Your goal is no longer more muscle, but gentle, lasting strength that supports your joyful daily life. Number 2. High-impact cardio, the joint killer in disguise. Running, jumping, skipping, they all seem harmless until they quietly ruin your knees, hips, and spine. After 60, these high-impact exercises are no longer helpful. They are traps waiting to steal your balance and mobility. Margaret, age 71, jogged every morning on the sidewalk because she thought it kept her young. But small cracks in her knee cartilage grew bigger with every pounding step, until her right knee swelled painfully, and one slip on a wet leaf sent her straight to surgery. Here's why high-impact cardio is dangerous. Joints lose their shock-absorbing ability. Cartilage wears thin, bones in the spine and hips become fragile. One wrong step or jump can cause a fall, and for seniors, falling is life-threatening. Avoid these, running or jogging on pavement. Jump rope, step aerobics, box, jumps, or high jumps. Do this instead, gentle walking on soft grass or track, swimming or water walking, cycling on flat paths or stationary bikes, slow dancing, stretching, or Tai Chi. Your joints are precious. Once damaged, they rarely fully heal. Protect them now, so you can enjoy life freely tomorrow. Number 3. The stretching mistake that could tear you apart. Stretching is good, but extreme stretching is not. Sadly, many seniors don't know this, until a quiet tear in the hamstring or a painful pull in the shoulder brings months of suffering. Take Helen, 68. She joined a yoga class full of younger people, pushing herself to do forward bends, back bends, and twists. She felt brave, strong, until one day her hamstring gave a sharp snap. That tiny moment led to surgery, crutches, and fear of ever stretching again. Here's why this happens. Ligaments lose flexibility, tendons become stiff, muscles recover more slowly. You must avoid deep toe touches with straight legs, full splits or extreme hip openers, twisting or jerking neck rolls, spine-crushing back bends or bridges. Instead, gently practice seated stretches with bent knees, standing side bends, slow and supported arm and shoulder stretches without forcing calf stretches with wall support. And always, breathe slowly, move carefully, and stop before discomfort becomes pain. Flexibility after 60 should be peaceful, not punishing. Number 4. The hidden danger of sit-ups and crunches. Sit-ups and crunches, the old favorites, may quietly destroy your spine after 60. Shocking? Yes. True? Sadly, very. Why? Because the discs in your spine, once thick and protective, are now thinner, drier, and more fragile. When you do sit-ups or crunches, these discs are squeezed, crushed, and pushed beyond safety. Let's gently recall Peter, 70. Trying to keep a flat stomach, he did daily crunches on his bedroom floor. At first, only stiffness, then sharp pain. One morning, he could barely get out of bed. Diagnosis: slipped disc, painful, slow to heal, and frightening. Avoid these: sit-ups, crunches, leg lifts lying flat. Do this instead: pelvic tilts on the floor, gently rocking the hips, stand-in core twists with light bands, bird dog pose, opposite arm and leg extension on hands and knees, wall planks for mild core engagement. The purpose of core exercise after 60 is balance and posture, not a flat stomach. A strong core keeps you upright, safe, and confident in every step you take. Number 5. The treadmill trap. When walking becomes risky. The treadmill seems safe, but for seniors it can quietly cause harm. Strange but true. Arthur, 72, bought a treadmill to stay fit during winter, but the endless flat surface made his knees ache, his hips stiff, his back sore. One day, he stumbled while stepping off, twisting his ankle, because treadmills don't train the body to adjust to real-world movement. Here's the hidden danger. Repetitive motion wears out joints without variation. Poor shock absorption strains knees and hips. Balance worsens without real-life obstacles, so outdoor walking becomes dangerous. Fast treadmill speeds or high inclines increase fall risk. Avoid long treadmill walks, over 20 minutes, fast speeds, high inclines. Try instead outdoor walking on soft grass or trails. Water aerobics, indoor mall walking, balance exercises like standing on one leg with support. Real walking builds real balance, which protects you from life's sudden slips, trips, and stumbles. Number 6. The treadmill trap. When walking becomes risky. At first glance, the treadmill seems like a perfect friend. No hills, no potholes, no weather changes, just you, your machine, and steady steps. But here's the truth that rarely gets spoken. For seniors over 60, the treadmill can become a dangerous trap that slowly robs balance, strength, and joint health. Let's gently think of Barbara, a cheerful 68-year-old woman who bought a treadmill last winter to stay active. She was careful, walked every day, watched the news while walking, but something odd began happening. Her knees became sore, her hips ached in the evenings, her back felt stiff in the mornings. What went wrong? The treadmill forces your body into repetitive, unnatural patterns. Every single step hits the same hard surface. No soft dirt, no grass, no natural changes. Outside, your body adjusts to tiny hills, uneven ground, cracks in the sidewalk. This keeps the muscles of balance awake and alive. But on the treadmill, the body shuts down its balancing instincts, and balance is life after 60. There's more. The constant speed of the treadmill teaches the legs to move on autopilot. You no longer look out for dangers. You no longer test your body's reaction to sudden surprises. Then, when you step off the treadmill and walk outside, one small stone, one change in sidewalk height, and down you fall. And let's not forget the strain on the joints. Each step lands with force. Older treadmills with hard belts have no give. Your knees, hips, and lower spine absorb every shock. Over time, cartilage thins, pain creeps in, stiffness steals your freedom. So, what's the gentle way forward? Please avoid long treadmill walks, 20 minutes or more daily, steep treadmill inclines, fast speeds that require you to keep up with the belt, using the treadmill without holding the handrails, especially when balance is uncertain. Choose instead natural walking, outside on soft earth, grass, park paths, indoor mall walking, smooth floors, benches to rest, other people nearby balance building exercises, standing on one leg near a chair, or gentle Tai Chi water aerobics, the best friend to joints, offering smooth, safe resistance with zero impact. Real walking teaches real strength. Real walking protects your life, because after 60, balance is survival. Barbara gave up her treadmill. She now walks by the lake every day, her feet touching earth and gravel. Her back has softened, her knees feel stronger, and her smile has returned. Number 7. The dangerous love of pain. Why no pain, no gain must end after 60. For decades, you may have heard this old dangerous lie: no pain, no gain. It echoed in gyms and books and TV shows. It made millions believe that hurting during exercise meant you were doing something right. But after 60, this myth becomes poison. Let's gently meet James, a proud 72-year-old who once ran marathons. He told himself, if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work. So every morning, he forced himself to lift heavier, stretch deeper, push harder. Even when his shoulders burned, his knees screamed, and his spine protested. Until one day, the pain didn't fade. His shoulder froze, his back locked up, his joy in movement was gone. What James didn't know is that after 60, the body's signals must be respected, because pain now means warning, not growth. Here's why. Tendons lose elasticity. What stretched easily at 40 now risks tearing at 65. Cartilage thins, making joints fragile and less able to handle compression or grinding. Bones weaken. Hidden osteoporosis turns heavy lifting or harsh stretching into quiet bone cracks. Muscle repair slows. What once healed in 24 hours now takes 72 or more. Every time you push through pain, you risk damage that may take months or even years to repair. You might lose not just comfort, but confidence, freedom, even independence. So please, dear friend, let this old rule die forever. no pain, no gain. Embrace the new wise truth. If it hurts, stop, rest, change the motion. If it strains, lighten the load. If it feels wrong, gently switch to something kinder. Choose movements that feel smooth, pleasant, calming, like slow swimming, tai chi, simple gardening, gentle stretching in the sunlight. These are exercises that give you health, not suffering. And here's the secret joy. When you move without pain, you smile more. Your heart relaxes, your sleep deepens, your mind grows peaceful. James learned this wisdom the hard way, but you don't have to. Number 8, most important, the greatest exercise of all, protecting your joy, your peace, and your life energy. And now, dear friend, the most important, most life-changing truth of this entire message. The greatest exercise after 60 is not walking, not stretching, not weightlifting, not swimming. It is this: letting go of harmful habits that quietly steal your joy, peace, and life energy. Strange advice from an orthopedic surgeon? Perhaps. But the deepest damage I see in my patients does not begin in the body, it begins in the mind. I have seen hundreds of seniors destroy their happiness, not because their muscles failed, but because they clung to old fears, old pride, old competition. The belief that they must prove themselves, the belief that they must stay young at any cost, the belief that they must keep up with others, or impress their children, or appear strong even when tired. Let me tell you gently, you have nothing left to prove. You have survived decades. You have loved, lost, worked, wept, dreamed, struggled. Now is the time for peace, for joy, for gentleness. John, 75, once obsessed over being the strongest man in his retirement group. He lifted too much, strained too hard, damaged his spine, all because he could not let go of pride. Linda, 68, punished herself daily on the floor, twisting into painful yoga poses, all because she wanted her waist small, her belly flat, until she tore a muscle. Robert, 72, ran 5 miles every morning, until his heart said no more, and he collapsed. All of them forgot the greatest, softest wisdom. Your body is not your worth. Your speed is not your success. Your strength is not your joy. Let go of the old struggle. Say goodbye to the old rules. Instead, choose this. Sit peacefully by the window with tea and a book. Walk slowly in the garden, noticing the colors of every flower. Laugh with grandchildren, friends, neighbors. Stretch gently, slowly, breathing deeply, without goals or pressure. Sleep without guilt. Eat without fear. Rest without shame. Because after 60, the greatest strength is peace, the greatest fitness is joy, the greatest health is calm. If you take nothing else from this gentle message, please remember this one truth. Your worth was never in your muscle. It was always in your spirit, in your smile, in your kindness, in your quiet love for life. Let this be your new exercise, daily joy. It is the most healing, most lasting, most precious practice of all. Gentle closing message, a quiet invitation to peaceful living. Dear soul, you have spent a lifetime running, working, striving. You have earned the right to rest, to walk gently, to move with love and care. Please let go of the exercises that harm you. Stop the painful routines. Choose movements that heal, that make you smile, that bring you peace. Your body has served you faithfully for decades. Now it asks for mercy, for kindness, for understanding. And I, as a surgeon, as a guide, as a fellow human being, beg you, honor this gentle request. For life after 60 can be beautiful. Software joyful, full of quiet strength. If this message touched your heart, please subscribe to Faith Wisdom for more gentle guidance, peaceful lessons, and caring wisdom. Your journey to peaceful living is only beginning. May your days be light, your body free, your spirit forever young.